Hi everyone, today's health nugget we'll be making cranberry oat energy balls. I know sometimes you feel for a nice treat and you don't want to grab for the cookies that are prepackaged or anything, or cake or anything like that. So this is a healthy dessert that you can make, and it only takes about half an hour to make. Put your ingredients together and you put it in the oven for 25 minutes and there you go, you have a nice healthy dessert. All right, so let's begin. So we'll be using Brazil nuts, and that's half a cup of Brazil nuts, half a cup of oats, rolled oats, quarter cup of tahini, half cup of shredded coconut, and that's unsweetened coconut because you don't want it too sweet, a quarter cup of honey, and a quarter cup of cranberry. If you don't like any of the ingredients that are mentioned, you can eliminate it. We need the oats, we need the Brazil nuts, but if you don't like the shredded coconut or the cranberry, you can actually take it out. All right, so we want to begin. We're going to turn our oven on. It's already on to 350 degrees, and we are just going to pulse the Brazil nuts for about 10 seconds. So you want it to be like in a shredded state, not too chunky. All right. All right, so as you know, the Brazil nuts, it contains selenium, which is good for thyroid health, and you know that we have to have good functioning thyroid. So Brazil nuts is a very healthy nut to use. It has good fats, and it also have antioxidants, and antioxidants, as you know, fight the free radicals in your body and help to repair the cells. All right, so now we're just going to combine the rest of the ingredients. So that was the oats. Then we put the shredded coconut, and as we know, oats is very high in fiber. It helps to lower cholesterol, so it's very good. We're going to add the cranberries. We're going to add the honey. You can use maple syrup if you like. If you don't like honey, that's fine. And you can cut down the quantity. This was quarter cup. If you don't like too much sweetness, you can probably just use a third or just a little bit. You don't have to use it. All right, so that's the honey. And it's better to get the raw unpasteurized honey, not like the store-bought ones that are actually not the healthier version to the honey option. And this is tahini made from sesame seeds. All right. So once we have all the ingredients in the bowl, we're just going to mix it for a bit together. Combine all the ingredients together, and you want it nice and sticky because you're going to roll them into a ball. And then you want to get your hands dirty. Not dirty as in dirty bad, but you know. All right. And you just want to combine it together. And you want it to start to be a little clumpy. All right, so you don't want it too sticky, but you want it in a little clump. So now we're going to get our tray. So I have prepared a tray with parchment paper. You don't have to use parchment paper, you can actually spray it. And then you want to take about a teaspoon of the mixture and just clump it into a ball. If you find that it's not sticking, you can actually add a little bit more honey to it, or the tahini. All right, shape them into a ball as best as you can. And you're just going to set them out on the tray. And then once that's ready, you put it in the oven for 25 minutes or until they're brown. You don't want them too dark. And it depends on your oven too, right? So 25 minutes from my oven, it might take a shorter period for your oven. All right. So just going to clump them up. And actually, if you have children, you might want to have them help you in the kitchen. This is like a quick recipe for them, and it's fun for them also. And it's also healthy, unless they have a nut allergy, but yeah. All right, there you have it. I have about 17 balls, so it makes 16 to 18 balls, and I'm going to stick it in the oven, as again, for say 20-25 minutes. It depends on your oven. All right. All right. So our cranberry balls are ready. And there you have it, a quick and simple, easy recipe to try. And remember, when you're storing your nuts, you want to store it in an airtight container, preferably in the fridge, but if not, in a cool, dark, dry place. And oats, you store it the same way, airtight container, and you can keep it fresh for a little bit longer. And another tip, you can buy your nuts in bulk to save on costs. All right, I hope you try this recipe.